So Gabby here came to me and said, Mama, please can we talk about Ubuntu and Ubuntu mindset? Please can we talk about that? And the reason she came to me, I know very well, is because of all the brouhaha that's going on with Palestine and Israel. Now, I hope I can say those words without us getting blocked or banned. Is that okay, Gabby?
I've been them. I'm not there. If someone knows if it's not okay, can you let us know? Because I've been saying them too.
Okay, I just want to make sure that we don't get into somebody's red flag list and then, you know.
Or mess up the algorithm and have them come in here.
Yeah, because the truth of the matter is, exactly, and mess up the algorithm and have them come in here because really this is not about them. I don't even want to see them. I don't want to smell them. I don't want to hear them. Somebody, like when this whole thing started, I had probably about 15 messages in my inbox on TikTok, several on the other social media sites saying, Kulu, can you address this issue? And I was like, address which issue? And they said, yeah, you know, the genocide that's happening in that place over there. And I'm like, okay, what's that got to do with me? Now, and I know that there are people here who are going to get into your feelings. Get into your feelings if you want. But here on my page, I speak the truth. And if you don't like that truth, this is not the place for you. Okay? Here, we take no prisoners. Why? Because we are in very critical times as Abantu. And Abantu need to hear the truth about themselves. Abantu need to smell their armpits. You know why? Because we do some very foolish things. Number one, I see a lot of African celebrities are jumping on this. Oh my God, the genocide. Oh my God, the genocide. And I sit there and I watch and I'm like, you see it? That's how lost we are. We take our spiritual energy, our spiritual currency, and we go and we spend it the same way we spend our physical currency. Go outside and spend it in other people's community. Did you hear me? Yes. Going and getting yourself involved with that in the Middle East is you taking your spiritual currency, the way you do your physical currencies, your rands and your dollars and your liras. I don't know if you use liras, whatever it is you use, taking that and taking it outside our community and going and spending it in other people's community. What's worse is these people hate you. These people don't like us. They have never liked us. Nobody likes us. We have no friends. Bawantu. I don't know when that will sink in one day. Like sink inside, like sink and take root. We are on our own. So how dare anybody has the nerve to ask me to get my mouth, to get my voice involved in a situation that is not going to better my people's lot is beyond me. Like, that's some nerve. Okay? So, luckily for me, there was a TikTok that was done by I think she's Palestinian, talking about how racist Palestinians were to Afro-Palestinians. By the way, did you know that that whole area was ours before these Arab people came there? Just the same as Egypt was once ours. So there are indigenous Afro-Palestinians in that area who have lived there for centuries. Way before the Arab invasions and way before, definitely way before those Jews came from Kazakhstan. That's where they're originally from. Did you know that? So why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because we need to change our mindset as Abantu. The reason we are at the bottom of the totem pole is because we are easily distracted and we're like little children. We really are. upon all the issues and the problems that we have as Abantu, wherever we are in the world. Look at Haiti, go to Cuba, go to Mexico, go to Africa, the mother herself, come to America, go to the UK, go to the islands. Wherever Umuntu is, we have serious problems. A lot of them to do with the racial, the class disparities, racial disparities, all the things that other people have brought to our shores. Now, I know somebody's going to be here and like, why are we playing victim? We are not playing victim. We are simply stating facts. All you need to do is go and look up some data and you'll see there are facts, written facts about the status of umuntu omnyama throughout the world. So how do we come then to want to fight on behalf of Russia, fight on behalf of Palestine, fight, who else? Like, Aibo. Sometimes I love you, but sometimes and I think a lot of it has to do with lack of self-awareness. So let us look at this. What is this Ubuntu mindset if we want to talk about Ubuntu? First and foremost, Ubuntu is a philosophy that our ancestors lived by. It didn't need to be defined because you embodied and lived Ubuntu. The same way we're trying to embody and live Ubuntu now through our spirituality is the same way our ancestors did it. What is that mindset? What is Ubuntu? Ubuntu simplified is, I am well if you are well also. My being well is predicated on the fact that you are well. In other words, if you are not well, there's no way that I can be well. Now, we're not looking at this just on a physical. We are looking at it also on a spiritual. So one of you over there might be hurting over something. I'm not hurting over that same thing in the physical. But you in the physical, you are hurt, you're distraught. If I say to you, how are you? And you say to me, you know, Gogo, I'm not well, I'm not okay. Ubuntu in me, the spiritual aspect of me, immediately stands to attention. I bring 100% of myself before you to say, what's going on? Why? Because if you are not well in the spiritual, there's no way I can be well. There's no way Gabby can be well. There's no way Nkanyezi can be well, or Mbo can be well, or Abiba can be well. Why? Because whether we like it or not, Abantu, melanated beings, we are interconnected and we are one. We are all offshoots of Creator. So my spirit, your spirit, one and the same thing, different manifestation in the physical. Based on what? Based on the energy or principle, the alignment of the stars, and other minute things. Based on those things is how your physical manifestation comes in different from mine, and you take on different characteristics. Otherwise, we all come as offshoots of Creator. We are little bits of Creator. Therefore, as above, so below. If we are offshoots of Creator and one offshoot of Creator is not well and I'm an offshoot, it means spiritually I am not well either. See, that's the one thing that Abantu will need to come to terms with. See all the individualism that everybody runs with. I, me, and myself. I, me, and myself. I take care of my own. I take care of my family. I take care of my kids. That is coming to an end. Because our very survival depends on Ubuntu. Our survival on this planet depends on our unity and recognizing that, listen, if Haitians are not well, doesn't matter what you have acquired or accumulated materially, you are not well. If Afro-Mexicans are not well, doesn't matter that you have a helicopter or private jet and what, and Lamborghini. Doesn't matter. You are not well spiritually. Our salvation as a collective is a sum of the salvation of us as individuals linked together. We are inseparable. If you hate me, you're hating yourself. This is Ubuntu. Ubuntu, Ntu, NTU, speaks to Ubuntu betu, our melanin. That means it is exclusive of all those, the little rejects that you guys like going around collecting. What do you want from them? Or is it Stockholm Syndrome? Because boy, oh boy, like I've entered lives where it's a panel of Abantu, meaning those who are children of Ntu. It's a whole panel and all they're doing is going up and down about Israel and Palestine. And I don't go in because you know how you can watch without going in, and I will look and I'll be like, hey, Bana. So this is what we are. That's why nobody respects us. You know why? Because we don't respect ourselves. Tell me when have Jews or Zionists, tell me when Palestinians, and don't come at me with Yasser Arafat and PLO and helping Africa. We have had helpers. Yes, they came to help themselves to what is ours. See, that's one thing you guys don't understand, né? About all these other people. And when I tell you Africa has no friends, these people aren't coming to help you. Russia's not coming to help anybody. BRICS is not going to help Africa. Nijan. And you see, the problem is, that's why we need to stop suckling at the breast of politics and religion, because those are the two most toxic things that exist on this planet for Umuntu, for us. They are part of the system that's supposed to keep us asleep. They are part of the system that is supposed to continue to buttress white supremacy and the supremacy of all other peoples. Can somebody tell me why we have Pakistanis in the ghetto? Why do we have Pakistanis in townships? Do you mean to tell me that there's a Pakistani one day who woke up and said, yeah, you know what? I'm going to open a spaza in Tembisa. Of all the places that this person could have gone to seek their fortune, they chose a township in South Africa. What about all those other countries in between? It didn't occur to him that, yeah, maybe, you know, let me stop at Rwanda. Or even, well, better still, you know what? Maybe let me stop in Dubai, because Dubai is flush with cash. Maybe he didn't. He said, I will go to a township in Tembisa or Soweto, somewhere in South Africa. Some of them are in KwaZulu-Natal, Emakaya, in the rural areas. And he decided, I'm going to go and open, yeah, guys in. He decided, I'm going to go and open a spaza over there because I care about the African people in the village in KwaZulu-Natal. You can blame your politicians for this nonsense that's going on. Bob Credo said it. Bob Credo has a video where he said he fears for South Africa. He fears for Southern Africa. And you know what he said? The Arabs, Islam. So you think that these people are over there just because they like being in the ghetto, in the... We are going to need to be brave and courageous. And we're going to need to stop ubudlwembe. Now, I've defined for you the Ubuntu mindset. Ubuntu mindset says, I care about my people and my people only. Because charity begins at home, to use a white maxim. Our house is on fire right now. Our house is burning right now. Bagwantu. We don't have time. We don't have energy, spiritual, physical, or otherwise, to be spending on people who don't care about us. Spending it on people who have contributed to us being in the situation that we are. Yintoni. Like, think about it. Why are we like this? Do we hate ourselves so much? Do we hate ourselves so much that while the enemy kicks you in the teeth, you'll run to them and say, thank you, sir, kick me again? Where is our sense of pride? Where is our dignity? If your dignity is somewhere on the sole of your shoe, please, can you scrape it off and spread it back on again? Because we're going to need to wake up to the facts that everybody out there who's selling us something is not selling us anything that is for our good. Anything. From the clothes you wear, to the things you put on your skin, to the food that you put on your table, to the what do you call these things that you use to clean your home, to the water that you're drinking. All of it is poisoned to destroy you. So, you have the evidence. Pakistanis caught selling drinks in their fridges that expired in 2021. He doesn't drink that. He goes to Woolies. Woolies, by the way, guys, if you like, maybe the equivalent of Whole Foods, and buys himself juice while you drink fake Coke. They make fake Coca-Cola for... Hey! Ah! Fake Coca-Cola